Alright, I'm back. But yeah, I thought it was cool. Amusing. Where it's basically like, oh man, my daughter has the exact same attitude as me. Oh my goodness. Like, it's my daughter with the exact same attitude as me. And it's like, okay, I need like a lot of patience how I'm going to handle this. So I get it. I do. It's a lot. I found that basically kids, they imitate what they see. So that could be like that's usually like their parents, for example. So yeah, thought I heard music. I was like, what is that? No, I think it's just electricity, or like the air conditioner / heating units. So yeah. And then also the chicken chili soup, that sounds really good. Well, I'm really curious what it tastes like, honestly. I haven't tried it. I'm curious though. So it reminds me of what was it? This white salsa. It was like, oh, it was actually green salsa. And it's like, oh, it won't hurt your stomach or anything like that. And so I tried it, and it's like, oh my goodness, like it's right. It's not causing any stomach problems or anything. So I think that's wonderful. So yeah. What else is there? Yeah, so I did see the thing where your aunt posted, where it's basically like, what was it talking about? Where it's like, where like the catcher has to do these things, they're looking out. And it's like, hey, we're not going to cause chaos. And overall, I would have to say I think that's very admirable, where it's like, you know what, stuff may be happening around me, or like throwing it to me or something like that, and then you're like, no, I want to have some self-control, and I want to make sure that in spite of what's being thrown at me or toward me, I'm going to go ahead and be safe. And I'm not going to let things, like, even if things are being thrown, I'm going to protect everything and everyone from chaos and what's happening around us. So I admire self-control. I really, really do. Because, like, we're like, yeah, it's happening all around, and there's some people who, like, chaos is thrown their way, and then they go ahead and try and, like, fight everyone around them. And in your case, you're like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and not blame others, basically, or like get mad at others or anything else like that for stuff that's happened to me. So, yeah, my hands are cold. There you go. So I do appreciate that quite a bit. For being like, I'm going to protect other people. Because, like, the other people, bad stuff may have, even though bad stuff happened to me, that doesn't mean that I have to go ahead and drag them through the stuff and cause them the same pain that happened to them. And, yeah, thank you for, like, deciding to protect others from like any kind of pain or anything like that. I really do appreciate that so a lot. And just like, yeah, keeping me out of it basically, and like others that you care about out of it, and be like, we're not going to get involved. So yeah, I really do appreciate that a lot. And deciding to keep, is that ice? Nope, that's just part of a sandbag. Yeah, so thank you for that. There we go. I do appreciate it quite a bit. So yeah, and I think that in spite of everything that you've gone through, that in a way it teaches me self-control. And it's like, you know what, if you can do it, I can do it too. And if like you're capable of doing stuff, and you're like, hey, you know what, I'm going to change, and I'm going to consciously make decisions that are good. And it's like, you know what, this could, like, I want to consciously try and protect other people from getting hurt, and just try and be there and love them. So that I find overall very admirable. So thank you for that. Yeah, so thank you for that. I do appreciate it. And then that way, like, yeah, it just, yeah, thank you for keeping people out of the thick of everything. So, yeah. Or like the very, very harsh, like we all know, like reality can be very, very harsh. So thank you for trying to protect people from the harsh realities of life. So, yeah. Yeah, I do appreciate that quite a bit. And then also I thought the various videos were like, or not videos, the various pictures were cute and cool. And it's like, aw, where you see that going on. So, yeah, I thought it was cool and neat. And you see, like, people, families basically, and it's like, hey, we're doing this and we're doing that, and, like, enjoying life. And that I thought was cool, where Anna's there with, like, the various kid or grandkids. So, yeah. Overall, I thought that was really neat and cute. It's really cute. And also the video, or not the video, but the picture of the Jeep. I'm about to sneeze. Okay. Where it's like you see the Jeep, and then you also see like the deer. So yeah, I thought that was cool too. And then like it was really cool, and then you see the deer and such. So yeah, thank you for that. What else was there? Oh yeah, so today, what were some of the things that happened? So what was it? I went into dinner. So I was in the writing center for a little while. I thought that a teacher graded my paper wrong, and then I looked over it. I was livid because I don't like this teacher. And so I left, made a rant about, like, you know, some teachers shouldn't teach. I did not say him directly, like, and then I left it as vague as possible. And then after that, I came back after class and after eating lunch. Then I looked over the paper again. I was like, that was a fragment. It was bad. It was not the greatest. I could have like changed that or something. So what I think I'll do is revise it, basically. And it's too late to turn it in, but I want to go ahead and revise it, basically, correct my mistakes. And then, because correcting a mistake, it helps you so that you're better for next time, basically. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, revise it, work on it. And then what else was there? Yeah, I think I want to do that. And then what else do I want to do? He wanted more from my conclusion. I don't even think the last paper had a conclusion. So I'm going to revise it so I have more for my conclusion. And then I don't have dashes, which technically you're not supposed to do in formal writing anyways. And then correct my fragments. So yeah, because I gotta be, and it's like, how dare you? This is supposed to be an easy class. How dare you correct my mistakes? No, it's mainly because I just don't like this teacher, but it was helpful to like step away for a few hours, come back, look at it, and be like, oh, I did mess up. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do that, and then work on the paper a lot earlier, so that way I'm not as rushed. So yeah. What else is there? So do that. And then what else was there? Um, uh, yeah. Oh yeah, and then later tonight I went to the restroom, and then whenever I came out, went to dinner. And whenever I went to dinner, a couple of the people, they were speaking in Spanish. So I was like, I turned to one of the other friends and I was like, hey, can you understand what they're saying? They're like, kind of, because like they seem to be kind of laughing along. And then they start explaining what they were saying. And what is that the girl, she's straight, and she's interested in, she finds some of the people interesting, or like she's attracted to some of the people. And then or like she's straight basically, and then the guy is gay, so we all like guys basically. Where we all find guys attractive. It's not like, hey, we're only like, yeah. So anyways, so what was it? So we're like, yeah, basically the guy, he finds one of these guys that's in his classes attractive. The guy is from another country. He's like, yeah, we should find out what he is. And then he started very crude sexual humor, basically. And it's like, yeah, basically we can go ahead and let's say something falls down. It's like, oops. And he would drop it, and then he would like bend down to pick it up, and then like back up into his crotch, basically. It's like, hey, I feel the Eiffel Tower. Oh my goodness. And then what was another one? So what it was is that this guy, there's a lesbian couple, or a bisexual couple that's in our friend group. And one of the ladies was like, yeah, basically she, I guess, wanted to go down on someone else. And so she didn't know how to go down on someone else who was a female. So what it is that for lunch, I was eating my meal, and what happened was that the lady came over and she's like, hey, I'm here with teacher. And it's like, teacher, why are you calling him teacher? Turns out she asked him like, hey, how do I go down on another female? He is very sexual, I guess. Very open about it. And so he taught her how to go down on a female. So hence why he is called teacher. So, yeah. Hence why he's called teacher. So what happened was, so we were in Chick-fil-A at one point. Like, we went out to dinner, or we ate dinner in the cafeteria, and then we went over to Chick-fil-A. I didn't grab anything because I'm like, I'm not hungry. And then also I've eaten more than my fair share of meals. The meals are good, but yeah. I should grab food. No, I have enough food. So yeah. What is that he's like, oh yeah, we can go ahead. He's like, yeah, we can go. I could tell one of you guys, like, hey, let's go. Or he was talking about someone, I forget who. But he's like, yeah, we can go to the bathroom. And I could be like, hey, come here, I can teach you something. He pulls out his hand and does like this. And I was like, oh my goodness, because this is Chick-fil-A. Like, I'm okay if it's like outside, away from people, like in a public space like this, away from people. But he was saying this in Chick-fil-A with other people around. I was like, I'm gonna oh my goodness, my face turned red. I was like, I am embarrassed. Like, I'm not even saying it, but I'm part of this friend group. And like, he's making these sexual comments, and I'm just like, yeah. So anyways, like, yeah, basically it's like, hey, we can go ahead, like, so apparently he can teach people something. So he was like, hey, I could go ahead and like, this ice cream cone is this guy. And they're like, yeah, pretend I'm the guy that this gay guy is interested in. He's like, yeah, pretend the other guy is looking at me, who's the gay guy, and he can be like, with the ice cream, he has an ice cream cone, and he's like putting the ice cream cone in his mouth, like the full thing. And it's like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. The other Hispanic was like, yeah, if you do that while looking at the guy might be like threatened, like, oh my goodness, he's going to like kill me or something. I was like, maybe so. It's very mildly scary, so kind of maybe. But yeah, just like him trying to flirt with another guy by eating ice cream. I'm like, okay. And so like while he's doing that with ice cream, the lesbian or bisexual lady who is like